Alright, so in my game I need to have a lot of characters moving at the same time, and Unreal Engine cannot handle this by default. So I'm using this plugin called Ant Crowd Movement, and it's fast. Right now I have 260, 70 enemies moving at the same time, and I can get more. I can get 300, 400, and so on. And all these enemies, they have pathfinding, they avoid obstacles, they go around walls, they collide with each other, can climb up and down hills, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Right now they will go towards my player character, so I can just move my character around. You can see they all immediately try to follow. And so now I will show you how to set up this plugin for your own project and have this large amount of moving characters. Alright, so this is the scene we're going to create together. We have a bunch of actors moving to the player, and then when they get close enough, they get destroyed. So how it works? We actually don't move actors themselves, we move Ant plugin agents. And you can see them like this. These red circles are Ant plugin agents, and we move them towards the player, and every tick we get this agent's location and apply that location to our actors. And this way it turns out to be much faster than like default Unreal Engine movement components. So we can have like hundreds and thousands of moving actors this way. So let's create this scene together. Alright, initial setup. So we go to plugins, activate the plugin, restart engine, go to project settings, general settings, change this world setting class to Ant world settings. Then restart engine again. And after that, we will get these new options for the plugin in the world settings. Now we need to change nav mesh to Ant. Go to project settings, navigation system, create supported agent, open it up, and change this recast nav mesh to Ant recast nav mesh. Let's create nav mesh now. So now mesh bounce volume, and change scale to like 50, 50, 50. And let's look at it. We can press P to see it, and inside this area our agent will be able to move. So we can see it says Ant recast nav mesh now. Alright, let's create our first agent. So I'll do it in a level blueprint. So on begin play, we'll say add agent. And let's change radius to 15, height to 50, and put in the group number 1. And location is gonna be player pawn location. Get vector location and connect it. This is gonna be our first Ant agent. Save. Play. Alright, so we don't see anything because agents are invisible. To see them, we type Ant and debug draw 1. You see the dot, and we can change debug modes to like 2, 3, 4. This one is nice. Let's use this one. Alright, so let's attach it to the player. So we'll call it, we'll promote it to variable. Call it hero agent, and on every tick we will change the location to be player location for now. We'll gather this hero agent and set location to player location, like this, on every tick. So look at it. So now that agent attached to player. Now let's create agent spawner so we can continuously create new agents somewhere in the level. So let's create blueprint, actor, call it enemy spawner. We don't need anything here, just save it. We just really need its location. Drag it into level, and let's go to level blueprint. And let's create, say, 10 agents around that spawner on begin play. Get all actors of class. Class gonna be enemy spawner. The one we just created, right? And for every spawner, we create agent, add agent, use location of our spawner. Get actor location, connected to agent, set radius, height, group 1. Right now I'm gonna create one agent. Wait, we have to connect this to begin play, right? Connect it. And set debug draw. Here we go. We have one agent spawned at the spawner location. So let's create 10 agents at the spawner location. Let's add loop. This for loop. Let's try it out. Okay, there is a bunch of them, but they all like in one location. Let's change it to random location around the spawner. We'll do get random reachable points in radius. And radius is gonna be like 500. So we get random location in the radius of 500 around the enemy spawner location. And it's connected to agent. Let's test it out. Okay, now we have 10 agents around the spawner. And let's create this every 2 seconds. So let's command this spawn enemies, and let's add timer. Let's add sequence here first. Reconnect it like this. First, it's gonna be spawn hero agent, and disconnect this. Move it here a little bit. And now we create timer. Let's create timer by event. And the event is gonna be add custom event, spawn enemies. Okay. And let's set looping, and it's gonna loop every 2 seconds. Connect it to begin play and connect this event to our first node, spawning enemies. Let's test it out. Okay, now we're spawning enemies. Great. Okay, now let's make agents move towards the player. There are several ways to do that. We can use follow agent node, and we can use move agent to location node. And difference between them is follow agent doesn't have like pathfinding, so it will get stuck in the obstacles, but it's easier. You can set it like activate it once and agents will follow. Let's set speed 20, acceleration 10, deceleration 10, and that's it. Right, and we need to connect followers and followee. Set our hero as followee, and let's try it out. And you can see we have agent follow us. Let's try to add an obstacle. Let's add shape cube. Okay. See how it's gonna work. You can see they don't avoid the obstacle, they just get stuck. So to fix this, we can use this move agent to location node. It got like automatic pathfinding. So let's remove follow agent for now. And let's add the move agent to location. Connect agent handle. And destination is going to be our hero agent location. Agent get location. Okay, let's connect it here and get location in here. Shit. Okay, set max speed, acceleration, deceleration, path width, like how far away from the center of the path like agents can stray. You know, like can set anything. So let's test it out. Let's see. Now you can see they avoid the wall, like move around it. But if I move player away from initial location, you see whoever is already there won't move again, because this node move agent to location node it one time, right? So you have to put it in a loop. These new ones, when they created, they follow. They go to the player location, but again we move and they just stay there. We want all of them to follow, to move to the player all the time, right? Let's add a timer loop to this move agent to location node. Let's add another sequence pin. Just move this around. Oops. Move this around. And we will add similar timer. Timer by event. And just add event. Add custom event. Move enemies to player. It's gonna shoot every second and it's gonna be looping. And we'll put these nodes here. Let's disconnect them and move them here. Okay. In here actually we need to connect these ones. So this is gonna be destination, but which agents to move? We want to move all agents in the map, right? So we can get them all by find agents by flag and select group 1. Group 1 is, let's see, when we create agents we have this flag group 1, right? And this find agent by flag group 1 will find all those agents in the map. Connect this, connect that, and for each agent disconnect this. For each agent we will get hero location and move that particular agent to the hero location and connect this loop, and it should work. Let's try it out. All right, seem to be moving. Slowly. You can see they stop for a little bit every second. So this second is how fast we fire our event timer. You can set it to 0.2. It's going to be faster. All right. Now we see they get like stuck with each other. Yeah, we will fix it in a moment. All right, so now let's destroy nearby agents. How do we do that? Let's command this. Move enemies towards the player. Let's create another pin. We're gonna look for all agents in the radius around the player, and then we will just delete them. This is query. So and query. See, query cylinder attached sync. So we can attach this query cylinder to the player, and it will continuously provide us with nearby enemies. Also, we can do it one time, but one time shot didn't work for me, so I don't know, maybe it's a bug or whatever, maybe I'm using it wrong. So we're gonna use this one for now. So we connect this to begin play sequence. This is cylinder radius. Let's make it like 500, height like 50, and it will look for group 1. And let's set an interval. We will look every second for the enemies, for the agents with group 1 nearby the handle. Handle gonna be hero agent. And to get results of this query, we can use on query finished event. So I need to bind to it first. So attach query to player. Remove context. Just assign and end query. Oh, here it is. On query finished. And in here we get for each. These are several query results, and for each result we'll use get query result in make sure it's an end movement category. And in here these are our end agents, so we can just destroy all of them, right? Loop, can remove agent. Well, let's try it out. let's see. All right. We need and connect on subsystem and subsystem connected here. Save. And let's try it out. Oh, this is the radius of our query. Let's change camera position to be farther away. Like this. So you can see whoever gets into this radius, every second they get destroyed. And you can change how often that happens in here, this query interval. I can change it to 0.5, for example. You can see they kind of move slowly. I think reason they move slowly because of this rotation speed. Maybe if we increase rotation speed, they move around this thing faster. Let's try it out. Where do we change rotation speed? In the spawn enemy, maybe? Right. So we can use, instead of add agent, we can use add agent advanced. And in here, we can change turn rate to 5, for example, right? And let's change other values to like radius to 50, height to 50. Don't forget to put them in group. And I think it's fine like this. So we connect this location to here. And instead of add agent, we use add agent advanced. This will be here for now. Let's try it out. Maybe it will be faster now. Now you can see they move around much faster. Let's give it a little bit of space. Now let's attach actual actors to our end agents, because right now these aren't actors. So if I disable debug draw, like nothing happens, it's empty, right? So let's attach real actors to these agents and make them all move together. So first let's create enemy actor, right? Create blueprint class actor pp enemy actor, and let's add static mesh, for example cone, and let's add some material to it like orange, this one, and let's rotate it a little bit like this, move it up, and it should be good enough. Now let's add this enemy actor to the map together with our agents. Let's see, where do we spawn our enemies? Right here. And we can delete this. And let's see, add agent advanced. And let's also spawn our actor here. Spawn actor from class. And we select enemy actor, the one we just created, right? All right, and for location, let's split it and use location of the agent we created. So get agent location from the newly created agent, connect it in here, and let's test it out. Alright, they are created. They have collisions, so we probably should disable them. Let's disable collisions on static mesh, because agents have their own collisions. I'm gonna use them. No collisions here. And let's move it up a little bit. Alright. Now let's try it again. Alright. Can we go through them? Yeah, we can go through them. No collisions now. Now let's make actors move together with agents. Where would we put it? In a tick. So in tick we already have like hero agent follow the player location, and now we're gonna do it in reverse. We're gonna make enemy actors have locations of related agents. But before that we need to connect each actor to agent somehow, right? Because right now they're not connected at all. So let's do this via custom struct. Each agent can have this custom struct inside of it, and that custom struct, here it is, can contain some data. First we need to create a struct. We'll put our spawned enemy actor reference into that struct. So that way we will be able to get this actor from the agent. Alright, so let's create this struct. Click struct, say it's and enemy struct, right? Open it up and let's change it to actor, call it actor, and save it. Now in our blueprint we can use this struct and enemy struct. So let's connect this actor we create to the struct, and then we put the struct into agent we create. So that way we can get this actor from the agent, right? Now we go to our tick and we will find all agents, of this group 1, and for every agent we will get its struct, get agent custom struct, and we will break it into our end enemy struct, break and enemy struct. So this one, the one we created here, and in here we have our actor. So we get this actor and set its location to the location of our agent. Set location, actor location towards get location of our agent right here. here, 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 connected right here. And just report it. And let's see how it works now. Here we go. Now we have our actors, but when we destroy agents, our actors remain in place. So we need to destroy them also. So let's do that. Let's see, where do we destroy our agents? Here we go. Destroy agents, inquiry results. Right, so in here we also destroy our actor that is attached to agent. So we'll do the same thing. Get agent custom struct, structs, break it and get actor and destroy actor like this. And we do it before we remove the agent, right? Like this, and like this. Let's test it out. Here we go. Now our agents and actors get destroyed, and we can just even disable debug draw. You can see our actors. Now we can see actors don't rotate towards the player, so let's also add rotation to them. We're gonna add it during the tick. And here we will get agent rotation, and let's replace that actor location with actor location and rotation. So we will also set this to teleport, and we get location from agent and split rotation pin, and we need rotation only for that one, Z1. And also we get rotation in radians, so we need to convert it to degrees. So radians to degrees, and connect it here, and that's it. Let's test it out. Here we go. Our enemies now move towards us, they get destroyed, they rotate towards us. Great. So we can now duplicate spawners. See, we have one here, there's another one here, and here, and here, one more here, right? Let's move character in here, and let's add some obstacles in the way, just for testing, like here maybe. And let's test it out. Here we go. We have a bunch of enemies spawning and moving towards our player. And when they get close enough, they get destroyed. It's basically how you set it up, this plugin. It's pretty much it. And you can destroy agents and actors in other ways. For example, you can put agent inside your actor variable and destroy actor, and then destroy agent or whatever. This is just one example of how it can be done. That's it.